So Riga in Latvia is becoming a popular tourist destination. About 3.5 million people visited it last year. So in this video I'm going to share with you 10 things that you should know before you're coming to Riga in Latvia. So the first thing you should know when visiting Riga is a couple words in Latvian language. And it's just pleasant, so you can tell the locals when you're in the shop. Just 2 words in Latvian and it will make them smile. So one of them is, if you say thank you, it's paldies in Latvia, paldies. And if you want to say please, that would be lūdzu. So paldies for thank you and lūdzu for please. So these 2 words will help you a long way if you're visiting Latvia. So tip number 2. The best place to eat in Riga and to try out some Latvian cuisine is Lido restaurants. These are really good restaurants. They kind of canteen style or cafeteria style if you're coming from the US. You can pick your food and then you put them on the tray and then you pay at the till and you can enjoy the best Latvian cuisine that is to offer. And there's like 8 different restaurants all around the town, so you can find the one that's closest to you and have some good Latvian cuisine there. And tip number 3. It's important to know that in Latvia we do not have Uber to get around, but we do have 2 different apps. One is called Bolt and another one's called Yandex Taxi. So with these apps you can get around cities fairly cheaply. Like the ride from the airport to Riga city center was going to cost 10 to 12 euros. And you can get, if you haven't never used these apps before, you can get first 5 euros for free. There's a code in description on how you can get them. It's a Bolt car, one of them over there. And we'll see if there's the Yandex Taxi car over there. Both of them are here. So there's a code down below in the description and you can get your first ride 5 euros off for both of these if you download them. If you want to save some more money, you can use the public transportation system in Riga, like trams or buses or trolley buses or even microbuses. In all of them, the ride costs €1.15 if you buy it in advance, but you can also buy them from a driver, and then it's going to cost €2 for a ride. You can buy these prepaid tickets in the machines or in any kiosks, and they pre-loaded with like 5, 10 or how many rides you want to have. Tip number 5. If you're coming from an EU country, your phone will work here just fine like it is at home. But if you're coming from outside the EU, it's better to get the local SIM card. And the best deal is that you can get in any Narvesen store. It's called Zelta Zivtiņa. For $4.50 you can buy a prepaid SIM card kit, and it will have unlimited data, unlimited calls for 7 days. So if your stay is less than 7 days, this SIM card deal from Zelta Zivtiņa, which means goldfish in Latvian, will be really good for you. So tip number 6 is to get a map before you're visiting Old Town in Riga, because the streets here do not follow any grid or any pattern, so you will get lost. Even we locals get lost here quite often. So it's important to get a map or get a Google Maps pre-downloaded to your phone, because you will really need it to find your way around Old Town. And tip number 7 is to wear comfortable shoes when you're visiting Old Town, because all these streets in Old Town are in cobblestone and you really want to wear something comfortable around here, because they're kind of hard to walk on these medieval streets. So definitely do not wear high heels around here. And tip number 8, if you're eating in a restaurant in Latvia, it's customary to leave 5 to 15% tip. It's recommended, but it's not mandatory. There's always a common misconception or misunderstanding is that when you get the bill, there's going to be a line item that's going to say 21%. And some tourists think that it's a service charge that it's included. But no, that's not a service charge. It's a tax. That money doesn't go to servers, it goes to the Latvian government. So there is rarely service charge included already in the bill. So if you want to leave a tip on top of that, you're welcome to. So the best souvenir to get out of Riga is this Latvian Riga Balls. Usually most people go for an original one, this one, but it's really bitter in its taste. What I would recommend is to go for this one, the black currant one. It's a lot sweeter and it kind of has the taste like a Jägermeister. There's also one with the cherry flavor, which is, I think it's too sweet for me, but you can try that as well. And I think recently I was just told there's one with the cream. I haven't tried that one yet, but apparently that could be a good one as well, so not sure. And the last tip is to get the most Latvian, most popular souvenir in Latvia is amber. It's really popular because it washes out on the sea. So if you go on a walk on the beach, you might find the little pieces of there if you get really lucky. But it's easier just to buy them from the store. So it's always a good souvenir to get from Latvia. It's a kind of jewelry and it's not that expensive. And it's a nice keepsake to take from your trip to Riga. So those were 10 tips that I hope you help make your stay in Latvia a lot more enjoyable and a lot more pleasant. And so you'll come with some knowledge and be prepared to enjoy and spend some great time in beautiful Riga in Latvia.